Hi, I'm Amanda Renee, a QC Makeup Academy graduate as well as a student ambassador. If you're interested and like these QC videos, please make sure you like and subscribe and leave a comment to know that you're watching and like what we do. I have completed the Master Makeup Artistry course as well as the updated version of the Master Makeup Artistry course, the Professional Makeup Workshop, the Special Effects course, and the Airbrushing course, as well as countless hours of practice on myself and other people. All makeup artists that consider themselves professional has had any sort of training, proper training, or in techniques and sanitation, anything of that nature. So not every professional makeup artist is equal just because they consider themselves a professional. I picked up makeup as a sort of hobby after I had my daughter, and it just very quickly grew into a passion of mine that I wanted to learn anything and everything about, as far as the proper techniques and why you do things and how you do things. And I realized that I wanted to learn more and more and more about makeup application, and I just wasn't sort of getting what I needed through other means of research. I decided to pursue, professional training, and ended up with QC essentially out of everything. It was amazing. If you have professional certification as a makeup artist, it sets you above the makeup artists who don't have professional certification. It shows that you went the extra length to do the research and the training to be the best that you can be. When I decided to take classes through QC, the option, well, they're only online, so that was important to me, so that I could do the training at my own pace and my own schedule within reason. And there's a lot of people who can't devote the time and the schedule needed to do in-person classes, so online classes was perfect for me. I was doing a lot of online research as far as makeup schools, and QC was one of the schools that I came across, as well as a few others, and it just seemed like QC was the most professional and didn't just teach the sort of social media makeup that a lot of the other schools seem to specialize in. And that just didn't really sit right with me. So QC was definitely the way to go in my book. QC seemed to have really good, solid reviews, and they offered a rounded course setup that anybody from being, just wanting to learn how to apply makeup on themselves to wanting to be a professional could take these classes and take very specific classes to get what they needed and wanted out of them. So out of all of the schools that I saw, QC was the most just all-encompassing school for makeup that I could find. Technique is the way that you use the product and apply the product. The style is how it is perceived and how it looks when it's applied. You can have a style but no idea what the technique is, and in that case you can only do a certain style or two. But if you learn the proper techniques, you can apply them any way that you want to and achieve any style that your mind can make up. You're only going to be limited to a very select group of people or situations that you can do. You're limiting yourself if you don't learn the proper foundational techniques for makeup application. Symmetry, by far the hardest thing to master. To be able to do your eyeliner, your lip liner, your contour, your everything the same, side to side, up and down, whether the face is the same or not, because most likely it's not going to be, so you have to be able to make it look like it is with makeup. Hardest thing hands down, in my opinion. Natural hair stroke eyebrows. It has literally changed my life, because sometimes I just want eyebrows and other times I don't, and when I do the hair stroke eyebrow technique that I've learned, nobody can tell whether it's my actual eyebrows or whether they're fake. Recommendation would be to watch Nathan Johnson's webinar on color correcting and color theory, because that is going to be the most encompassing way to understand how you determine what colors to use and when to use them and how to use them. I'm not sure this counts as necessarily a makeup product. It's part of my priming to my makeup, but I've used this consistently for a long time. This is the Juno & Co. Moonshine Miracle Cream. It's good for all skin types, and it just it calms down a lot of redness that you have in your skin, and it just provides almost, not necessarily pore filling, there's no silicone in it, but it just provides a smoother base to apply any sort of like foundation, anything like that to it, and it just, the finish that it gives, helps the foundation give, is amazing, and I literally use it before any application for makeup that I do. Fan brush. I really don't understand why this exists. I've tried it in every possible application that I can seem to find, and I just don't like it compared to using other tools. You get what you put in as far as your makeup training. If you put in a 2, you're going to get a 2 out of it, and you're probably going to be worth even less as a professional. If you give a 10, you give it your all, you put your all into it, it's very unlikely that you're not going to get the most out of your training, and you're going to be a better artist because of it. So I would say give as much as you could possibly give to get the most that you can get out of it. False. It is very important to continue your education as a makeup artist, to stay up to date on the newest. It is not even the newest. Stay up to date on techniques and things that you may not necessarily apply every day, but they can be extremely useful in the long run. And even refresh on your sanitation processes. It's very important, and you know, you can't just be one and done as far as what you think you know in the makeup realm. To be able to work with different skin tones, textures, and skin types. If you can do all of those things and know how to apply makeup to all of those situations, you will thrive as a makeup artist, because not everybody has the same skin tone, texture, or sort of makeup as far as like dryness, oiliness, things like that. If you know how to work on it all, you can have infinite possibilities as far as clients. The beauty community doesn't just consist of makeup. It consists of hair, sort of medical cosmetics. It consists of fashion. There's a lot of things. So if you can network within that realm and sort of offer yourself as a substitute to what they already offer, it can open a lot of doors for you in the future. Networking is so important to becoming a professional and expanding your reach as a professional. Special effects, or sort of the more like runway, sort of avant-garde style makeup applications, even for like creative applications for like theater or anything like that. A smoky eye, whether it is the most subtle version or it is the most dramatic version, you can pretty much make a smoky eye work with anything that you're trying to do. It really, it doesn't go out of style. You can't go wrong with it. Research the other makeup businesses and people around you. Compare their services and prices to what you can offer reasonably, and network with other beauty related services. If you don't have any sort of business mind, then having all the makeup training in the world, not knowing how to use it or apply it or start your own business, it's gonna go nowhere. Quality of training, because their instructors and tutors are extremely experienced and they only want to help you. Affordability, because there are many different payment plans that will fit your budget that you can make work in order to be able to take the courses that you want to take. Continuing resources. They have a lot of things that after you take their courses and you graduate, you will have access to on their site, and you can build a professional personal profile. There's webinars, there's just a whole lot of other resources that you can access for life if you take one of their courses. You need to be able to take constructive criticism. It is the most important thing in order to improve and progress as an aspiring makeup artist. If you can't take constructive criticism, you might as well, I don't know, you won't go very far if you can't. If you like this video, please, click the thumbs up, hit the notification bell, leave a comment, let us know what you liked, what you would like to see differently. And if you want to find me on Instagram, it's 3wheel MUA, and same as YouTube. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I will talk to you all next time. Thank you.